contact, eye to eye. I walked up on her, now she acting all surprised. I asked her what she drinking, Casamigo with a lime. Bought her another drink, now she acting like she mine. But you fine, you a 10, girl. What's your name, where your friends, girl? Another shot for the bad girls who don't know how to act right. She said I'm down, she ain't think twice. Another round if you ask nice. 5 figure, 10 figure. She only wanna with a rich. Everything gon' me, I know. 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 Contact, eye to eye. I walked up on her, now she acting all surprised. I asked her what she drinking, Casamigo with a lime. Bought her another drink, now she acting like she mine. But she fine, so I hit the bartender like another round on me. How many shots do you wanna put it down on me? You got good taste, baby, tell me what you down to do. With a clown and the joke's on you. I gotta hand it to you. I just wanna be in your orbit, cause that booty like a planet, gigantic, that shit enormous. I just wanna take you home for the night, going in the morning. I'm not the type of nigga you want, and that's a warning. 5 figure, 10 figure. She only wanna with a rich. Everything gon' me, I know. Everything gon' me, I know. Everything gon' me, I know. Everything gon' me, I know.
Party with the crew, okay. I just got a telly with a view, okay. Tell me what you really wanna do, okay. All your friends bad, I don't wanna choose. Don't make me, I don't wanna choose, but if I had to, I'd take little baby with the tattoos. All like cake like the bakery. Booty so big that it's blatantly. Wait. Okay, it's your weight, full plate. Eat it like some yo play. Your face down and you know the rest. You drive the boat and I motorboat. I'm swimming all of your drinks to stream. Let me roll your boat like that. Say they wanna party with the crew, okay. I just got a telly with a view, okay. Tell me what you really wanna do, okay. All your friends bad, I don't wanna choose, okay.
Come here, out of town, I ain't from here. Come here, out of town, I ain't from here. Come here, my girl. I'm doing 90 on 40, my girl. I'm with the gang and we sliding, my girl. Shine out the paint while you hiding, my girl. It ain't no accident, I be applying the pressure. I guess you excited, my girl. I like a booty as flat as the world. A diamond, a ruby, a pearl. You look attractive. Asked her nation like everybody call her Ashley. What you do last week? Living too fast. I said, baby, don't even ask me. Look at your wait, turning sideways. She can't even get that thing past me. Just make the call and I'm mashing. I'm wildin', you know that I'm crashing. Marvel all around the sink right where the counter sit. So much paper on me, she think that it's counterfeit. So much flavor on me, she wanna get down on this. Plain Jane plays, we ain't finna drown the blaze. Yeah, made man, got the same plan. Yeah, line them up, yeah, we playin' hangman. Yeah, these ain't rape bands, this the gangland. All these rings on, I'm a change man. Coming out of town, I ain't from here. 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 Mother love around the sink right where you counter sit. So much paper on me, she think that is counterfeit. So much flavor on me, she wanna get down on this. Plain Jane players, we ain't finna drown the wrist.
What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Good evening. Good evening. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate y'all tuning into the show tonight. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning into the show tonight. Appreciate y'all. Um, it's not going to be a long show again unless it'll becoming a long one. But I don't anticipate it on being a long show. But like always, there's some things that I want to talk about. I want to address, and we're just gonna go from there. All right, we're gonna go from there. Okay. Um, Thank everybody for tuning into the show tonight. Um, Appreciate you a whole lot. And I've been getting a surge of people watching my other video and stuff, right? With the talk about that we are Black Hebrew Israelites. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Also appreciate the comments that I've been seeing pertaining to that video as well too. Salute to y'all on that as well too. Because at the end of the day, everything that y'all saying, is based on y'all opinion and stuff. So I'm not gonna knock you on your opinion or anything like that. I'm not gonna infringe on you speaking your truth. All right. So by all means, you can come in on there and say whatever the hell you want to say. It's cool. I ain't tripping about it at all. Mark, so with it. So with it. But tonight, I want to talk about once again. I want to bring up this situation with Kyrie Irving and also Kanye West. But preferably, I want to talk about the apology again. All right. Now my previous shows and stuff, I share with y'all the apologies and stuff, and but I'm not going to go into huge detail about that, the actual apology, but I want to talk to y'all about the after effect of the apology. Okay. In other words, I want to talk to y'all tonight about what was the reason why they end up apologizing. Okay. Because I've been seeing a lot of people been posting either on YouTube or any type of social media outlet and stuff, right, about their opinion or perspective about why they did it. It was some people who disagree with it. It was some people who agree with it. All these different sorts of things. But tonight I want to share with y'all my perspective based on why they did what they did. Okay, based on my perspective, right? Now my perspective about this is the reason why both of them did that, Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, the reason why both of them apologize is because of this. And this, I kid y'all not, it's very simple. Kid you not. But the reason why they apologize is because they knew that they was not going to get the backing from the quote unquote black community. Just going to be real about it. Say it again. The reason why they apologized is because they knew that they wasn't going to get the backing from the black community. What do I mean by that? What do I mean? These men literally was about to get ready to put their whole livelihood online. They was about to get ready to lose it all. as y'all said with Kanye, he would start to lose endorsements and businesses, different things like that, lose relationships and all these other different things as well too. That was happening and stuff, right? Same thing with Kyrie Irving as well too. He started losing endorsements and business deals and relationships and different things like that too as well. Then also both gentlemen have a responsibility. Both gentlemen have a responsibility. They have a responsibility. They have a duty to be the provider and protector of their immediate family. Say that again. Both gentlemen have a duty, matter of fact, a divine duty to be a provider and protector of their families. So when they boil down to it, right, they have to make a choice. They have to choose. They have to choose. And this is the reason why they went on like, you know what, just gonna go and apologize and just be what it is. This is the reason why not only Kyrie Irving had did this. This not only the reason why Kanye West did this, but Nick Cannon did this. Other people who was in this space did the same exact thing because they know that they're not going to get the backing from the black community. They're not going to get the backing. They're not going to get the support. All they're going to get at the most is people talking about it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, Mark say they should have had known that before they started. They knew that. They knew. But sometimes that's what it is. It comes to a point, even as being men, right? It comes to a point where you have to stand for something. You can't always be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You have to stand for something. And to be honest with you, I believe that there was in their every right to stand for this thing that they believe in. That's why I said on my last live that I believe that Kyrie Irving shouldn't have apologized. I believe that he should have been more unapologetic because this is something that he believes in. It ain't something he's just saying. It's something that he truly believes in. And if you truly believe in something, stand on that. But unfortunately, this what happened is that these gentlemen had to choose. They had to choose to stand on what they believe in versus them being the provider and protector of their respective households. And guess what they're going to choose? You guess they're gonna be the provider and protector of their household. Period. That's the reason why they apologize. See, it's very easy for people to sit up here and criticize these gentlemen and stuff, right? Saying, oh, they just sold out. They just sold out to the black community. They just sold out to us. I mean, but just think about that critically, okay? Think about that. Just think about that. Once again, these gentlemen were willing to put their life on the line for not only what they believe in, and what they believe in coexists with your belief as well too. It coexists with your belief as well too. So these gentlemen was willing to put their life on line. But guess what? Guess what? Why they was doing that? What was everybody else doing? Nothing. Other than probably talking about it. It wasn't other people who was on the same level as them, right? It wasn't people who was on the same exact level as them, right? Backing them up, saying, hey, if you do this, brother, if this is what you truly believe in, right? We're going to stand with you. We're going to support you. Don't worry about if they end up taking your endorsement deals. Don't worry about if you end up losing money or all these different things, because we're going to have your back. We're going to take care of you. We got you. But they didn't hear that. They didn't hear nobody saying that, period. Nobody didn't come up and step up and support them. They just left them out there on their own. Why we, on the other hand, judging them? Why we being critical? I'm just saying. Rush, what's up with it, bro? What's up with it? Everybody else who are tuning in right now, salute to you as well. And everybody who's going to watch the replay, salute to you as well, too. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, Ms. Banks, she said it's sad that the permanently blacks sat by and said nothing. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Facts. But here's another thing, too. The people who was on their same level, instead of them standing with them, guess what they did? They went against them. People like LeBron James. People like Charles Barkley. They went against them. They literally told them that their belief is wrong. And you should apologize. So I want y'all to think about this critically, okay? Just imagine that you believe in something very strong. And you decide to exercise that belief, right? But you're standing by yourself doing it. Just imagine that. Now, some of y'all say that, well, I could do it. It's easy. Easier said than done, huh? Easier said than done, huh? Some of y'all don't have the level of support that these gentlemen had or have, especially these celebrities. Y'all don't have the level of notoriety like these gentlemen. So it's very easy for you to say that I could give it up, I could do it. Hey, I could do it, yeah. But when it comes down to it, let's be real. Let's have a real moment tonight. Again, when it comes down to it, the same exact people, right, who say that, yeah, I could give it all, I could sacrifice it all for what I believe in. These are the same exact people who don't even support their own damn neighborhood. Kid you not. These are the same people who allow drug dealers into their neighborhood, into their communities. But you're sacrifice yourself. Put yourself in Kyrie Irving or Kanye West's shoes. Say that you'll do that right. But you want to stand 10 toes down to support and protect your own neighborhood. Your own neighborhood is plagued with drugs, alcohol, prostitution, kids running wild. You won't even mentor your own children, let alone the children in your neighborhood. Same people. Like I said this before, and I said this again. Oh, Gabe, salute, I see you. I said this before, and I'm saying this again. There have been plenty of times where I went back into my neighborhood and just been chilling with people, right, to my old neighborhood. And been plenty of times where I seen like kids was sitting up here engaging in fights and different things like that. And guess what I did? I went back and put my life on the line. I don't know what these fools are going to do. I don't know if they're going to turn around and beat me up and kill me. But I literally put my own life in line to break up a fight, to tell them to stop fighting each other. Y'all in the same neighborhood. Why y'all fighting each other? Put my own life online to do that. But I don't see nobody else doing that. But it's very easy for us to criticize when somebody try to stand up for what they believe in. They try to criticize that. They call them a sellout. Oh, you sold us out, bro. What was the term that they're using now? What's the latest term? Buck breaking, yeah. Buck breaking. Oh, he been butt broken. He butt broken. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But yet it's still you the same as that person who didn't back this dude up. Some of y'all probably post on your social media pages. Some of y'all probably the most you did, you probably post on your social media pages and say, I stand 10 toes down with Kyrie. And post a little picture of him. I stand 10 toes down. But that's it. That's the furthest you'll go. That's the furthest you'll go. But when it comes down to it, when it comes down to literally being your brother's keeper, where were y'all at? When they start taking them endorsements and all, so where were y'all at? Nowhere to be found. But yet, you support this dude. So, like I say, I get it. Trust me, I get it. There have been plenty of times where I stood for what I believe in as well too. But by me standing by what I believe in, I was standing by myself. They have no support, no nothing. Stood by myself, literally by myself. Nobody saying, hey, I'm gonna back you up no matter what, bro. I got you no matter what. None of that. None of that. All they did is watch in silence. Then the crazy part about it is that some of the same people who was even watching in silence, right? They don't know the ones who have that, like I did a lot before talking about this, they're the ones who had the one crab in the barrel mentality where they wanted you to fail. They want you to fail. They want to see you fail so they can have something to talk about. Yeah, facts. I agree, Ms. Banks. I agree. Yeah, Shannon Sharp as well. Yep, facts. Because they want you to fail. They do. They really do. And having that crab in a barrel mentality. We are in a critical time right now. This particular episode or saga or wherever one you want to call it, right? This is a critical situation. And that's why I keep talking about this, because it's so critical in so many different ways. It is critical based on us being Black Americans. It's critical of us exercising our freedom of speech, which in this country we supposed to have every right to practice our freedom of speech, and also our freedom of religion, of our religious beliefs. So it should have been no way in hell that Kyrie should have been reprimanded by something that he said that he believed in. Whenever you say you believe in something, that's quote unquote a religion, because it's something that you're practicing every single day. So how dare them so per literally tell this dude that you cannot believe in what you believe in, because what you believe in is hurting us. And to be honest, there are way more other religions out there that's way worse than what Kyrie ever was talking about. Let's be real about it. There's some wicked ass religion out there that's way worse than what Kyrie was talking about. There's some wicked religion out there that is way worse than the Black Hebrew Israelites movement. Way worse. Way worse than that. But like I say, yet it's still, it's all fun and games as long as we stay behind and watch our own brother fall. Instead of us backing our own brother up, well, however way we can do it. Well, if it's you bringing awareness about it, well, if you're endorsing about it, or whatever the case may be. But we don't do that. We don't. Like case in point, y'all. Case in point. Now many of y'all been on following my page and stuff, right? Y'all been following my channel, right? And lately I've been posting a lot about political stuff. I've been encouraging y'all to get out and go and vote, different things like that. I've been showing y'all on different prominent political figures who I not only support but I endorse as well too. And I've been doing it for a reason, to encourage y'all. If it's something that you believe in, then you should do your part and make sure that it happen. That was the overall message that I was showing to y'all on my community wall. That I was practicing everything that I say. Everything I say on here, I make sure that I practice what I preach, for real. I'm not just up here saying it. But I'm literally showing y'all my lifestyle, that I'm doing it. That I'm doing some type of work that backs up what I'm saying. But the question is, are y'all doing the same? Or is it just fun and games being behind the screen and just type in, you just laugh about it, just going by your business? Are you literally doing the work? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's time for us to start growing the hell up, and for us to start not only growing the hell up, it's time for us to start leveling up, y'all. And start becoming adults. And start taking care of things that matter the most. The reason why the black community is in the condition it is because of us. Us. It's because of us. It's not because of the man. It's not because of the white Jews. It is us. It is us. It's not because of the Illuminati, secret societies. It is us. We are the reason why we're in the condition that we're in. We are. And it always have been us. And as long as we don't acknowledge that and take accountability of that, it's always going to be this way. Throughout the generations and generations and generations. It is not going to stop. Until we start literally, for real, waking up. Till we start waking up. Man, what's up with it, bro? I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, and I'm you know your one statement, Matt. I'm not putting it on the screen. Your statement here, Matt. Your statement here. That's how a lot of people feel right now, for real. A lot of people feel that way, bro. A lot of people. Now, once again, I should have posted that when I went to that watch party last night. But it's a lot of people who's part of that watch party who's literally endorsing Congresswoman, who's endorsing Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman elect Jasmine Crockett, right? It was a lot of people that was endorsing her. It was a lot of people that are, including myself, who not only endorse her, who's helping her out with her campaign and different things like that. Right? A lot of people. Well, when I was there, it was not only just regular citizens like me who was there. It was judges, it was sheriffs there, it was other congressmen that was there, and women that was there as well too. Popular news reporters that was there. And the reason why I'm referencing this is because there are people out there that care about the black community, that care about the work that need to be done in our communities. There literally are people out there. We literally work hard to endorse people that we know, not because of a Democratic Party or a Republican Party. We go and endorse these people based on their character, that we know that this person could be the best representative for our communities. While we're doing that, guess what everybody else is doing? Everybody else is chilling at home, on social media, bitching and complaining, instead of doing what you need to do about it. That's what everybody else is doing. But we, on the other hand, is literally out on the front lines doing what we got to do, wherever we can do to make this thing right for us and for a future generation. We're out there doing it. Man, I remember when I was on the one campaign trail, right? I remember when I was helping on working the campaign, right? And I went into our very hoods and stuff, right? Guess how many times us, black people, guess how many times that I went and knocked on people's doors? Guess how many times them fools either shut the door on me or did even worse, normally shut the door on me, right? Guess how many times do them fools end up cussing me the hell out? Our own people. The ones that we're out there trying to fight and protect to make sure that you have something. Guess how many times that occurred? And you out there in the front lines and you doing this work, right? Your very own people cussing you the hell out. Get the fuck off my property. Like we some Jehovah Witness or something. To be honest, they'll showing Jehovah Witness more respect than us. But we out here doing the work. While everybody else is bitching and complaining. Oh man, our community. Oh man, it's the white man in our community. But don't want to put in the work. Do something. And so I'm saying all this because that's why I say I agree with where Mad mentality is at about this. Is because sometimes you'll become so disencouraged and stuff, right? Because your own people is acting ignorant as hell, that you be like, man, fuck them niggas. If they want to feel that way, if they want to do what they want to do, forget all of them. We're just going to do us. But when we enter into that space, right, guess what's going to be the new excuse? Guess what's going to be the new complaint? Guess what's going to be the new complaint by them very same people? Oh, they think they're better than us now. Look at them, looking all bougie, and we're in the hood, and you see our streets getting turned up in drugs in our hood, and you just think you're better than us. I done had people tell me that. Just think you're better than us. And so, yeah, it'll put you into that space where you be like, the hell with them. If you want to stay there, fine. Stay your ass there. We're trying to help get the one neighborhood up the portal how the way you want it to be so you could come outside. So you won't be afraid to come outside. But if you want to stay in that space, who are we to stop that? Yeah, facts. I agree with this too, Ms. Banks. Facts. Facts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Muslims been attacked forever. Yep, yep. And you want to know what's interesting about this, right? Um, you know the Nation of Islam, right? One of the things that I respect about the Nation of Islam is this: is that when it comes down to it, them dudes is going and women is going to be down for each other. But the only exception to the rule is that you have to be part of them. You have to be a part of that organization. Unless it's something horrific happening, then that will bag you up. But other than that, if you're part of the Nation Islam organization and you speaking as like, say for example, Kyrie and Kanye decided that they wanted to be part of the Nation of Islam, right? Guess what? They're gonna get the full 100% backing of them. The moment when they start, talking by all the pro-black and all the stuff, right? Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna make sure that their families are taken care of. They're gonna make sure everything is straight with them. Hell, they did the same thing with Muhammad Ali. Until Muhammad Ali started cussing them niggas out. But that's neither here nor there. But other than that, they did the same as that thing. Same as that thing. They back their people up. They make sure that their people will take care of. But us, on the other hand, we just throw each other out to the wolves. We throw each other out to the sharks and turn our backs on each other. But yet still, we're supposed to be brothers keepers. We're supposed to be our brother and sister keepers. Yeah, man said he been on the same path with me for years. Yep, facts. We can't. We can't make people care. It have to be something in them to want to do it. It have to be something that would inspire them to do it. I agree. Ms. Bates, she said, my belief is that blacks are not educated on what levels of government is actually going to affect their lives, like mayors and governors, and some people think the president runs the crowd when he don't. Facts, 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 and more facts. Ms. Bates, I done said this on my show too. I just said this on my show as well too, about all that. I done said it before. Now, I know, Miss Bench, you came in on the tail end of my show when I've been talking about the modern day woman lately and stuff, right? But it's a method to the madness why I've been talking about that subject. And just like I say, when I talk about the modern day woman and the beta male simps and stuff, right, I'm talking about the behavior of these people. I'm not talking about all women are like that or all men are like that. There are certain groups of men and women who behave this way, and that's who I was talking about. But other than that, yes, everything that you stated, I also been talking about that, had the conversation about that, educating people about that. Man, I could tell you because we did shows about that. Me and Maddie did shows about that, talking about that. Talking about the political system and everything. How the way it works and how it operated. We did a whole darn show talking about the electoral college and everything. And how the way it works. Mm-hmm. Yep. Facts, facts, facts. But I mean, just like I say, this is the reason why they end up apologizing. So like these same people, once again, they saying that Kyrie done sold out. They saying that Kanye done sold out. No, they didn't sell out. They didn't sell out. Once again, they did not sell out. What they did is that they had looked at what was going to be the best benefit for their situation. Because at the end of the day, both of these men have to take care of themselves and take care of the people that they care about. And that's where it boils down to. And when I was saying that, no one else was coming to support them. I was like, shit, fuck y'all. I might as well just go back and hide in the corner and just believe in what I believe in and just let y'all fall apart. And to be honest with y'all, it was a point in my life that I was like that for real. Kind of in a way, I'm kind of still like that in a way too, where I believe in what I believe in, right? I believe in what I believe in, and I just don't say nothing. Because I know if I get into that mode of really talking about it, people just gonna do the same damn thing. They're just gonna do the same thing, which is they gonna talk about you and stuff, right? And they're not gonna support you. They're just gonna leave you out there to burn. Then have the audacity to laugh in your face when you fall. Ha ha! I told you so. Told you that nigga was fake. But all in all, it was because of that. It was because I lacked the bagging up. I had lacked people coming together with the cause. Just like how it is right now. And what's interesting about it, and I made this point too, is that we're very selective in our bagging up. We're very selective in our outrage. So let it be something dealing with police brutality. Oh yeah, we're gonna back that shit up. We're gonna not only back that up, we'll literally partner with an organization that do not have the best interest for our community. Never have and never will. We will literally do that. We'll literally go to that organization, which it is the Black Lives Matter organization. We will literally go to that organization and literally support that organization, and that organization don't have nothing to do with our community, nor that organization have not did things to preserve our community, to protect our community, to educate our community. Nothing like that. Period. Nothing like that. Period. But we're quick to do that. We're quick to let an organization come and manipulate our minds to go and tear up and ride our own communities and businesses that we support every single day. Quick to do that. But when it comes down to the real stuff, like a person who's fighting for their belief, and a group telling this person that you need to denounce your faith, oh, we're not gonna act a down fool over that. I haven't seen no riots. I haven't seen no outrages. None of that. I haven't seen nobody walk out and protest. None of that. None of that. And another reason why is because of the programming. We've been programmed to be our lowest selves. We've been programmed to have a lower mentality. We've been programmed to look at ourselves as peasants and slaves instead of as kings and queens and gods. We've been programmed that we're gonna the only higher that we're gonna go is to be under someone. We've been programmed that, and we program our young communities like that. We program our children like that. Instead of elevating ourselves, instead of strengthening ourselves, instead of reconditioning ourselves into the greatness that we supposed to be at. This is the reason why, as us as a community, we are in the condition that we're in right now. It's not going to stop until we finally come to the conclusion and realization that our community is fucked the hell up and we need help. And when I say we need help, I'm not saying that we need a savior. That's another thing too, that we have this savior complex too, that we need a savior to come save us. We're looking for a redeemer to come redeem us. We don't have nothing to do with it. It have everything to do with the choices and decisions that we make. We individually individually. When we have the power to save ourselves, we have the power to redeem ourselves. We do. It had took me a lot, y'all. It took a lot out of me to realize that I was messed up. That I was really messed up. How the way I used to think back in the past, it was due to a lot of reasons, y'all. It was due to my upbringing. My parents programmed me, and I mimicked the behavior of my parents, mimicked the behavior of my friends and my community. Then on top of that, being indoctrinated as well too. And so it took a lot for me to let all that go, y'all. Let all that go. It took a lot for me to let that go. It took a lot for me to recondition and reprogram myself into how the way I'm thinking now. See, a lot of y'all right now, a lot of y'all believe or think or assume that you're free. But in reality, you're not. You're only living in the illusion of freedom. But you're not truly free. Some of y'all are mentally and spiritually bound. Some of y'all are mentally and spiritually handcuffed. You don't realize it. Don't even realize it. Because you've been so indoctrinated. You've been so programmed. And here's one way you can find out if you're truly either free or you're not free. This is one sure way you can find out. One day, if you can go and be what is known as a free thinker, right? Where you think outside the social norm of everything, the social norm or worldviews, the social norm of religion, the social norm of politics, the social norm of gender roles. All these different things that's considered a social norm. If you could think outside of that and you could practice and exercise that freely, and you can make your own choices and decisions freely, then you are absolutely free. But if you're feeling some type of way about that, right, then you're not free. If you're in a space where people will challenge your belief and they do their absolute best to put you right back into the same situation that they're in, right, because they're being indoctrinated and stuff, right, you're not free. You're in bondage. None you're so with. But yeah, you're in bondage. You're not free at all. Now my video that I had did with the one Black Hebrew Israelites, right? When I was telling y'all on my video that we are the one Black Hebrew Israelites, and that is historically accurate that we are, right? That video is getting a lot of views right now, and I've seen a lot of comments on that video. But also, here's the thing too about this. Here's the thing about this that I want to bring this up, and I might end up doing a show talking about this. I had mentioned something on that video, right, that triggered my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters, which I knew it would. I knew it would, because when I had to when I used to have my interactions with them, especially when the Black Hebrewites would be out on the streets and stuff, right, and they be talking about that. A lot of things that they talk about, I agree with because I know it's accurate. But that one thing, right, that I said on my live, and I said to them, that's what they'll disagree with. And that one thing is that I said it on my video, and I said it to them publicly as well too. I said this. I said that I don't believe in people being a chosen people. I don't. It logically do not make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why in the hell would God sit up here and go through the whole process of creating every human on this planet to separate one group of race and nationality, and set them apart, saying you're my chosen people, right? Then on top of that, give them these extreme strict rules to follow that knowing good and well he'd program them to not follow. Then on top of that, get upset that they didn't follow right and curse their generations and generations and generations. Make that shit make sense to me. Make it make sense. Because just like I pointed out, and I'll point it out again, if that be the case, then God is one of the biggest ass narcissists that I know. If we're following by scripture. Then, of course, when I made that statement at the end, had a lot of people come in on my video, and their comment was straight based on biblical. Had a whole lot of people posting me scriptures, same scriptures that I done seen, been there and seen, studied and everything. I know what you're talking about. No, I know what y'all talking about. Seen it, heard it, did it. When I was out on the streets talking to the Hebrew Israelites about that, they said the same as that damn thing that y'all was posting. So it's nothing new to me. And I come back and say the same thing. And I come back and rebuttal them the same exact way. And no one having yet to prove me wrong. And when I came back and rebuttal them, I said, okay, if what y'all saying is true, that God set apart a group of people or a race, right? If y'all say that that's accurate, right? Then that means that the white Jews' statement is accurate as well too, because they believe that they're the chosen people as well too. So that means that their statement is accurate, especially if you're not following by logic or reasoning, you're only following by what the Bible say. If you're only following by what the Bible say, then that means what they're saying is accurate too, because they believe in the same exact way. They believe in the same exact thing. They believe in the same exact genealogy and stuff too. Like they, go back and say, yeah, our genealogy is this and that and that and that and that. So therefore, that's why we're the chosen people. The white Jews do the same exact thing. Our genealogy is this and that and that and that, and therefore that's why we're the chosen people. Same exact thing. So that means, logically speaking, that there is just as much as the chosen people as the black Hebrew Israelites, right? They're the same. They're both the same. So which one is true? Is the black Hebrew Israelite statement true? Or is the white Hebrew Israelite statement true? Or is both of them true? They're just like, since the white Jews then got triggered about, they get triggered about the Holocaust, so right? I'm gonna talk about that. That is just like during the Holocaust, right? The whole reasoning for the Holocaust is because Hitler was following the Christian doctrine of the Bible. He was following that doctrine. He was following that scripture in the Bible. And so everything he did, it was justifiable through the Bible. So do that make that true? That the literal Holocaust was supposed to happen because it was part of the Bible, was biblical? Do that make that true? Since we're following the straight scripture and not common sense, logic, and reasoning? Oh, I got another one. The whole entire time that our ancestors in this country, in the South, was going through the antebellum era, right? Guess what was the reason why from the slave master was doing that to our ancestors? You got it. Because of the Bible says so. So do that make that true? Did that make that also true as well too? The Knights of Templar whole mission was based on the Bible and scriptures. So do that make that true? The Spanish Inquisition was based on scripture. So do that make that true? Since we're sticking to this only scripture and that's it, instead of common sense and logic. So do that make that true as well too? The KKK whole organization is based on Christian doctrine of the Bible. And they justify that through the Bible. So do that make that true? And this goes all the way back to where I was making my statement earlier about how we could be so indoctrinated, how we could be so programmed, where we lose our common sense and our reasoning. Then they'll challenge common sense with it's what the Bible say. Precept on top of precepts. I'm not hearing nothing else other than precept on top of precept. If you don't quote a scripture, then it means it's not right. I'm just saying, y'all. And that's the reason why I said what I said. And I'm like I say, I might end up on doing the show doing this for real. Man, you know what the hell with it? I am. I'm gonna do tomorrow's show. I'm gonna do a whole show just talking about this. And I'm gonna do an open challenge. I'm gonna open up my lines tomorrow. And I want to hear people perspective about this. I want people to prove to me that black people is the chosen people. I want y'all to prove to me that. Not only just do scripture, because we can make, in other words, the whole point of me saying this is that we can make the Bible say any of the hell thing that we wanted to say to fit our narrative and our objective. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I can make the Bible fit any type of narrative that I want the Bible to fit at any given time. I really can. I could create a whole ass religion off that Bible if I wanted to. And make it fit exactly my narrative of what I wanted to say. I can go scripture and scripture, and on top of that, I could give a historical reference to make it fit the narrative. I could do that. Anybody could do that. So I'm for real. I'm literally gonna do a show tomorrow, and I'm gonna ask the question. I'm asking a question tomorrow. I'm gonna ask a question tomorrow. I'm going to ask that question tomorrow saying, black people are not the chosen people. Prove me wrong. They're going to be the exact title of my show. Black people are not the chosen people. Prove me wrong. Because there ain't no such thing as no chosen people. Because that is a ridiculous notion. That's like me being a father and I favor my daughter over my son. Like, make that shit make sense. Then to top it off, it's ridiculous. It's like say to top it off, God pissed off at you because you didn't obey his laws, statutes, and commandments and judgment. Because your ancestor, our previous ancestor, screwed up. And so now you mean to tell me that since our ancestors screwed up, God had this grudge for over centuries over us. Had this whole grudge over us for centuries, making us suffer because some people screwed up. Well, we didn't have nothing to do with that screw up. We're a whole new generation, didn't have nothing to do with it. But yet we're suffering because of that. Make that, see, that's what I'm saying. I just think about stuff with logical reason. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. Now I'm suffering, my kids suffering, and everybody else, children and stuff, suffering over some. That's because of a mistake or a choice, wherever the case may be. We're the curse. We're the curse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? Deuteronomy chapter 28. Yeah, the reason why we are doing that is stuff, right? Yeah, the reason why it's happening to us. Listen to me, brother. Listen. The reason why it's happening to me, right, is because our ancestor, right? God told our ancestor not to eat that swine, and guess what they did? They ate that swine anyway, and now God cursed us for generation and generation. God told us not to come mingle with them outside women. You know what? My ancestor, they ended up commingling anyway, and guess what? Now we're cursed. We're cursed. You know what I'm saying? So we got to wait till Yahshua come back. That's why we got to wait till Yahshua come back. When Yahshua come back, it's so that he's going to redeem us, right? Because, we've been under the curse for so darn long because we just been doing this for generation and generation and generation. You know what I'm saying? So until then, we just got to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy and stuff, right? We got to make sure we participate in all the feast days and stuff, right? We have to be this perfect people and stuff, right? So when Jesus come back, he's going to see how perfect we are. Even though we're going to be dead. We're going to be dead by then. A lot of us going to be dead by then by the time when Jesus come back. But don't worry about that because we're going to be alive again. We're going to we're going to be alive again, right? We're going to be alive again. We're going to raise up from the dead, from the grave. We're going to be alive, but we're going to be dead. But our generation is going to be alive when that happens and stuff, right? And we got to make sure that they remember the Sabbath day, and we got to make sure that they doing the feast days, and we don't eat pork and eat swine, and we just separate ourselves. That's it. Make that shit make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Then to top it off, y'all, just like I stated on my other show, I grew up to this. I had to do this. Because this was the belief that my parents was believing in. Well, preferred my mother was believing in because she's a Hebrew Israelite. Believing in this. Literally believing in this. That you have to be this super perfect being when you never was created to be perfect to begin with in the first place. And you got to do all this extra stuff. And it's exhausting. Then, like I say, I don't know if y'all practice this, right? Practice being a Hebrew Israelite and Jew. I don't know if y'all been in it, but I have. It is exhausting. It is exhausting because you cannot do nothing. You cannot be a human. You cannot live your life how the way you want to live your life. Can't go to the movies Because there's certain shows that you can't even watch. Can't eat pork. It was certain type of animals that we couldn't eat at all, period. Certain type of fish that we could and couldn't eat. Had to abide by a dietary law. Had to practice every type of feast days. Had to go and ritualistically quote the 10 Commandments every single Sabbath day. That shit was exhausting. They have to practice being this perfect person. And then if you get it wrong, you got to go and repent. Because the devil using you like a mug. That mug is exhausting. And that's just with the black Israelites. Imagine the white Jews and what they do. That shit is way worse. Theirs is way worse. I'm just saying, y'all. But I ain't lying. Matter of fact, I'm doing a show tomorrow right there. I know I'm gonna trigger some people tomorrow for real, because I already triggered them on that video. And if they watch the show tonight, they show as hell gonna be triggered. They watching the show tonight. They gonna tune into my show tomorrow. Now I'm sure the hell gonna trigger them, because it's time for us to get out of this thinking. Time for us to start growing the hell up. It's time for us to stop believing in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and all this bullshit. That's what it is. That's what it's time is. Time for us to stop believing in all this crazy stuff. The Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and Daddy Jesus and us need to take accountability for our own actions and decisions that we make every single day. Let me look at some of these more comments before I get deeper to this red. I know I done trigger y'all for real. I know I done trigger y'all. Mark said, listen to me, man. I'm getting emotional right now. Bro, you just know, man, I'm telling y'all, you just don't know, man. If you never been part of that faith, man, I'm telling you, you just don't know. Yeah, religion is mind control. Facts. And say, why I gotta be black people though? Because we're just talking about black people at the moment, you know. We're talking about our family at the moment, but you know, it's worldwide. Yeah, facts. And I do that. I have a lot of things that people don't have, which is that I have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding, you know. And on top of that, I done been through it. I have the experience too, so I done been through it. So the stuff that I say, I'm not exaggerating because I literally live my life through it. Literally. Some people, like I stated on the show that I did, talking about that we are black Hebrew Israelites, right? I stated on my show that it's some people who just got into being a Hebrew Israelite, right? They just got into it, but they never been through it like how I've been through it, where I've been brought up into that since I was a baby. It hits differently when you've been brought up into a religion or faith throughout your whole entire life. It hits you way differently, especially that type of belief system. It will hit you way differently. It really will. It really will, y'all. And so that's why now, you know, I'm comfortable up here and just telling y'all my truth. Now, once again, I'm not asking for people to agree with me or believe in me. I'm not trying to start up no religion or no cult or anything like that. The hell with all that. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just telling y'all my truth based on my experience of what I done dealt with. And all I'm saying is that through it all, take accountability for your own damn self. That's all I'm saying. It don't take a God or a Jesus to put you in line for you to know simple common sense stuff that you should and shouldn't do. It doesn't take for you to follow 10 commandments or follow the law, follow the laws of Mahat and all this stuff there to put yourself into a place to know that you should or shouldn't do the stuff that you do. It is straight common sense. Now, the only exception to the rule is that there are some people out there who have mental disorders, so they lack the understanding of having common sense. Granted, I get that. But for us, the rest of us who have common sense, use your common sense. It's simple. Just use your common sense. Don't do dumb shit. If you do dumb shit, it's going to come back on you. It's simple. Simple stuff. If you sleep with that dude, wife or girlfriend, that dude's going to get mad and probably going to cuss you the hell out. Or probably murder and kill you. The simple stuff. Don't rob nobody. The simple stuff that is common sense that you know you shouldn't do. Don't belittle people. I'm just saying. Because said start getting on here and making them mad. My bad. No, it's about that life tonight. It is about that life tonight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even with this statement here, I'm mad that you're saying you just said this is not that hard with real research. Um, the only thing about that, right, Matt, is that um, like I stated earlier, when you with when you actually when you actually live that life and you actually in it, it hits differently. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can research some stuff, all day long, but if you don't normally research but actually engage into it, it will hit differently. And I believe that's what happened with some people is that they're a researcher, right? But they're not engaging in it to really find out about it, having an open mind about things. Like case in point, for example, like I told y'all earlier and stuff, right? That I have knowledge of just about every type of religion that this world had offered. Well, at least the main ones that I know of. I know there are some out there that I never heard of before. I know that. But for us, the main ones that I know about, the reason why I know about that is because it came through me researching, it came through me learning about it, but it also came from me engaging, meaning that I done been to synagogues, white Jewish synagogues, talking to rabbis and different like that to understand where they coming from. Not to judge them or anything like that. I sit up there talk to them just to understand where they coming from. I just want to know what y'all talking about. I set up in their churches on the Sabbath and everything, participating in feast days and feet washing and all kind of stuff. I done did that. I done went to people who practice Wicca. Went to their services just to understand why they do what they do. Luciferians. Same as that thing. Satanists. Same as that thing. Witches, warlocks, all this stuff. Sit down and chill and just have a conversation. Just so I can understand the why. Why do y'all do this? What is the point of y'all doing this? And watched it. Catholic churches, Catholicism, Hinduism, Buddhism, all that. Sit down with atheists just to understand the why people do what they do without being sent there. But see, that goes back to the point when I say when people are being indoctrinated, they be indoctrinated so much that everything, if it doesn't go against your immediate reality or your immediate belief system, it's considered as evil. It's considered as demonic. It's considered as it's something wrong with you. So that's why I was telling y'all that it took for me to unlearn all this stuff and relearn myself all the way over again so I could think more logically about the why. So I can understand why. Now I understand the why. I could come back and tell y'all about it. It could be people on here who believe in whatever the hell they want to believe. It's fine. It don't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. And that is facts, Ms. Banks. That is a factual statement. I agree. Yeah, facts. why their food don't have no taste? that's an unleavened bread, bro. That's that unleavened bread. I used to hate it that too, bro. Man, I hated that because like it was a like when we was entering into like our feast days and stuff, right? We had to literally fast, bro. We had to like fast for a week. Kid you not. That shit was crazy. Had to like fast. Then it was on a certain type of foods that we could eat, bro. And due to the dietary law, we couldn't have no salt, no seasoning, no nothing, bro. That shit was crazy as hell. Then we had to do unleavened bread. Man, that was crazy. But yeah. So yeah, like I say, I ain't lying about that. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about that for real though. I'm just gonna be real when I talk about it. Y'all get triggered. Y'all get triggered. Oh well. Oh well. Because I want y'all to prove to me that there is a such thing as a chosen people. So if y'all could prove it to me logically that it's a that God literally set apart a people that He want to favor and call them the chosen people, but at the same time they exile at the same time. You could prove that to me without a shadow of doubt, without throwing different scriptures to back your claim up. Because that's like I kid y'all not. Y'all could go back on that video right now. That video I did when I was talking about the Black Hebrew Israelites, right? I kid you not. Y'all could go back and look at the comments on that video. I kid you not. Every last one of the people who come in on there, which I don't mind, but just about every last one of the people who come in on there, will come back with scriptures. Kid you not. Straight scriptures. Yeah, this is what I say. This is that. I'm like, that's still not proving nothing. That's not backing up your claim. It's not backing it up at all. Because like I say, hell, I could say that. I could say that, shoot. You say, do I eat sushi? Hell yeah, I do. Sushi, I love sushi. Matter of fact, they get ready to open a sushi and ramen bar up over here in my area. I can't wait till that mug open. I told Mrs. Urban that as soon as they open that mug up, I'm going to be up in that mug every week eating sushi and ramen. I'm going to be Narutoing on them boys. I'm be up in that mud like I'm an anime character. And crazy part about it is that my children, they're going to be doing the same as that thing. Shoot. Yeah, I love me some sushi. And I'm talking about real sushi, by the way. I ain't talking about that fake stuff that you get at the store. Well, then again, well, that's exception to the rule because at Kroger, right? Kroger sells sushi, and I like Kroger sushi. The reason why I like Kroger sushi is because they literally have a chef that comes in and prepare the sushi there fresh. So that must be good as hell. It'd be just like the restaurant. So yeah, I like Kroger sushi. Kroger sushi be going hard. I'm trying to calm you down talking about food. Constance's the one who asked about food. She asked about food. Oh, you say you can't eat sushi? You're allergic to fish? Where you allergic to seafood? Yeah, I be feeling sad for people who are allergic to seafood though, because they be missing out. Seafood is good as hell. Then on top of that, it's crazy because seafood is one of the most healthiest dishes that you can eat. If you're trying to be healthy, seafood is one of the most healthiest dishes you can eat. But yeah, other than that, y'all, on this particular show, that's pretty much it. If anything that you got out of this is that the reason why they went and renege on their apology is because overall, through my perspective, they just didn't get the full backing up from us. That's where it boils down to. Because if they would have the full backing up with us, then I'm pretty sure they've been going full fledged. They'll told them niggas fuck y'all for real. They were like the hell with y'all. But since they didn't get the full fledged backing up there, yeah, they had to make a choice between their family livelihood versus y'all. Y'all not there, so oh well. To be honest with you, logically, I'll do the same as that thing. If I know people ain't bagging me up with this and stuff, right? Like the hell with y'all. To be honest. Even though I'm for trying to help, but I mean, it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? When you doing the work, like I stated earlier, you're doing the work and nobody else ain't supporting it. It'll make you feel some type of way. What's my favorite thing on sushi? My favorite is the California rolls. Yeah, y'all love the California rolls. There's the caterpillar roll. I like that. The eel roll. The seafood roll. There's another one. I forgot what's the name of it. That I love too. No shellfish for you. Oh, you don't have no Kroger's down there? Kroger's have many names. Just like God, huh? Enjoy the time. Oh yeah, salute, Miss Bank. You know what I'm saying? Salute you coming out tonight. Tune in to my show. Well, I'm not talking about women this time around. But it is coming back. I'll be cranking that back up in the future. It's coming. Constance says she doesn't eat crab legs and shrimp. You just like a typical black woman too. Either straight crab legs or shrimp. That's what Mrs. Zerber do too. She this is all she eats, crab legs and shrimps all the time. Can we go get some crab leg and shrimp? Sure, baby, sure. By all means. But and then y'all, thank y'all for tuning into this show. I hope that the things that I share with y'all it just give y'all a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like I always, I'm not saying that you got to follow what I follow or believe in what I believe in, but I just give you my perspective or my opinion about it. Just your choice if you want to believe in it. Now, if you don't believe in it, it's fine. It don't bother me. If you disagree with it, it doesn't bother me at all. So, but yeah, I made up my mind. I will be doing that show tomorrow. I'm gonna want to be challenging these people about this darn chosen people, and I'm gonna present some videos because I got some videos that I'm gonna want to show too. Got some videos showing where the white Jews literally saying at their mouth that they believe that they're the chosen people. So once again, I want to know who's right and who's wrong. So I want to know. So yeah, y'all tune into that show tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll be going live about the same time around about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. All right. So tune into that. That should be an interesting show. Then I'm also going to open up. I'm also going to open up the lines as well too with this particular topic too. So, hey Glenn, what's up with it, bro? Man, I haven't been over at your house in a minute, bro. I haven't been over there in a while. But salute, appreciate you tuning in. You asked me. Let me get your question up. Who are the chosen people? In my opinion, who are the chosen people? No one is a chosen people, in my opinion. There's no such things as a chosen people, in my opinion. If you was asking the question, do I believe that if you asking the question that do I believe that black people are Jews and Hebrew Israelites, then I addressed that on my last show, which I say yes, we are. Historically, we are. Historically, we are. But chosen people, nah. Nah. Ain't no such thing. But yeah, I've been over your house in a minute, bro. Yeah, then also I just been chilling. I've been chilling, so focused on my platform and stuff that I really haven't been I really haven't been over at nobody platform lately though on the cool because I've been so focused on building my house up. So oh yeah. Speaking of which, Gabe and Matt, what happened to y'all live? I'm still waiting on this new video, this new intro that y'all hyped up about. What happened to that? Still waiting on that. Yeah, y'all tripping. You say you're trying to get the intro to Premiere? Or was it doing it just downloading right now? Because you know YouTube be tripping on them Premieres, bro. Gabe, instead of you waiting on YouTube to download it right, that way, once you just go live, this it's you technically still doing the same thing, which is doing the Premiere right, but you actually doing it live. Just hit the live button and just show the Premiere and end it. That's the fastest way to get on there versus you just downloading and waiting on YouTube, the friends letting on, download or upload, whatever the hell they call it, right? Just do it that way. Just hit your live button, go live, and just premiere it on your live. It'll get there way faster than waiting on it. I want Constance say she loved Ted tonight. Constance, Ted loves you too. Ted loves you too, Constance. And does in case y'all don't know what she's talking about, she's talking about my bow tie. Constance and Sweet Rita gave a name for my different bow ties that I wear when I decide to wear them. Which my bow tie named Ted. Yeah, Ted loves you too. Yeah. What else y'all got before I end this live? You say you're not losing it tonight. You're just going to sit and take it. Okay. So, man, the game, what are y'all doing? Are y'all still going to be talking about wrestling, or I thought y'all was going to segue into just talking about sports? Just talk about sports only now. What I ate tonight, Constance, I had some. Mrs. Urban, she went in bought me some Chinese food tonight. So um, I had some shrimp fried rice and some um, beef and broccoli. Yeah, shrimp fried rice and beef and broccoli. Yeah, so that's what I had tonight. What are you eating tonight, Constance? Man, Glib only the son asked me that one question. That was it, huh? Like, bro, you can ask other questions, bro. I ain't, what? I don't trip. Yeah, you ask other questions. I ain't tripping, bro. Yeah, we don't want to be tripping over here in my house. Then they get to cutting up on here. They know how I am over here. They know how I am over here. So we don't trip at all over here. I don't care who pull up. The one thing I just say is that when anyone, no matter who it is, all I say is that the same exact way how I come over and respect y'all house, I just want y'all to do the same with mine. So I ask. You're free to you're free to ask questions. Hell, you even free to troll the chat and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're free to do that. I don't care. You troll the chat if you want to. I don't care. They be trolling the chat sometimes too. It don't bother me as long as it don't become extremely disrespectful. As long as it don't be extremely disrespectful or my Streamlab bot pick it up that you're spamming and stuff, then yeah, my Streamlab bot it'll pick you up and it will time you out automatically. But other than that, come over here and do what you want to do. As long as you respect my house. Say when I go to other people's house, I respect their house. I respect their platform. So I demand the same type of respect because I'm never gonna go over to nobody else's platform and be disrespectful. Because I said it's her running the chat. Hold on, what you say, Gabe? tonight we can talk about why Gabe is so awful at his own show. So why do you think you offering your own show, Gabe? You must be in your mood tonight, Gabe. Are you in your mood tonight? Cause you know good and well that you ain't offering your own show. You had some great shows. It doesn't matter you just being consistent. Doesn't matter you being consistent, Gabe. Just like you consistent in pounding in love with Trey in this show. You can be consistent with your show too. It's all based on choice. And then, like I say, you don't have to worry about the views and nothing like that, or when people come or not, whatever. Because I don't. Because like right now, how many people in this chat? I think 3, 4 people in this chat, and maybe some watching in the bushes and stuff too. I don't care. It could be. It been times I did my show. It was no one in the chat. Now, I didn't care. I still did my show, as though as it was 1,000 people watching me. It don't matter to me. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna get right off this mug. Then it be times where some of my shows be good and stuff. It be have a good show because I have a good topic and I'll be passionate about it, right? And it be a good live. Then it be other one lives and stuff, right? Where man, I'm like, damn, this shit was that bug was trash. Like matter of fact, case in point, y'all know that the live I did the other night when I was talking about the educational system, I was showing y'all that cartoon, right? I think that live was trash as hell. That's why I didn't do a full hour show on that. Cause I was thinking it was trash as hell. But as long as I got my message across about what I was talking about, that's all that matters to me. So yeah, so do your live, you just do you. You'll have the right people that'll show up and you'll have the right people that'll watch your show. You say Gay working on his own. He is. Even does yeah, Gay got his own channel. Yeah, Gay, he got his own channel right now. He's not working on it. He got it. He got it. Yep, Cuz is right about that. So I know how versatile my lives is on show. I have lives where I inspire people. Then at the same time, my lives be making people mad as hell. Like this nigga here. This nigga on one tonight. Yeah, like that show. I'm telling y'all, I'm announcing to y'all tomorrow that I'm doing. I don't know how the hell that show gonna go. All I know is that I know I'm gonna be pissing some people off tomorrow night for real. Yeah, cuz you need to go over to One Gay channel when they do that show again, or you could go and check out his old videos because they over there reviewing well before they stop on they was reviewing WWE and stuff on what was happening with the WWE universe and all this stuff. So, but yeah, check it out. Yeah, I'm a real good show. Then he did a really good review on Cobra Kai too. Yeah, so yeah, check that out. Go to his channel and check it out. And you say I'm gonna piss people off tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing it intentionally. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of happens that way. But now I just don't care. Like oh well. Um, Gabe, drop your channel link so Constance could sub up to your channel. Yeah, he's on the channel right there. Gift for Gabe with Gapester. Just click on this link and it'll take you to his channel, Constance. He said he need a new way of throwing a fit. But yeah, I've been waiting on y'all, bro. You want to go live again? So whenever y'all ready to go live. Oh, one last thing too before I get off here. And of course, y'all know I've been doing my gaming live stuff too. Matter of fact, I may do a gaming live tonight. Cause I'm playing I'm playing Elden Ring. Cause my son and my daughter stuff, they've been wanting me to play Elden Ring and stuff, right? So I'm gonna play Elden Ring and stuff because they want to see me get rage quit. They want me to rage quit on Elden Ring. So I'm be playing. I'm gonna do my gaming live and I'm play Elden Ring. So that's one thing. Then another concept. I got another concept show for y'all. All right, that I'm working on. I got a whole new concept show. And guess who's gonna be a part of the show? Often now. Guess who's gonna be a part of the show? Guess who's coming back? Done. I got. I have a whole concept show for Don now that is going to work, and that mother gonna be funny as hell. So I'm working out the final details with that show. When I finally work out the final details with that show gonna be funny as hell for real. I ain't lying. That gonna be some funny. That gonna be like a funny stream, y'all, for real. I ain't lying. Yeah, Don coming back, Gabe. Don coming back. But yo, once when I earn out the final details with that there, I'm gonna bring Don back, and y'all gonna laugh y'all ass off. But I could put it to y'all this way, y'all remember y'all remember when I was doing the when I was went on to them different dating apps and stuff, right? And I was just using Don, right, as the profile picture, right? Imagine that, right? Imagine that, but live. That's what's going to happen. Imagine that, but live. Literally talking to people live. That's what's going to happen. That's going to be the concept of that show. Oh yeah, on the dating sites, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be just like that, Constance. But it's not gonna be a dating app. It is that Dunn is gonna be talking to people online, like literally talking to people online. Don gonna be trying to figure out what them down midget strippers is at and stuff. Watch. But other than that, yeah, that's all I think I have to announce tonight. So y'all be looking out for that. All right. Once when I finish the final details with that, then I'm gonna go ahead and launch that show. And hope y'all enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy it. Doo-doo. Okay. All right. Other than that, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight, and I will see y'all again on the next episode. Um, oh, and I'm still working on this other show too with Ellie and um Davin too. By the way, I'm still working on that too. But I'm like really taking my time with that because like every time when I be putting some stuff together with Ellie and Davin Wright. They release some more stuff, and I'll be like, yeah, golden. So I'm taking my precious time with that particular show that I'm gonna do. All right, so it'll be really really good. So I could trigger the hell out of that whole down scepter, because that is my goal in life, is to trigger that down scepter. So, all right, so I'll see y'all tomorrow, and y'all enjoy your night.